nakana tango inatawal leon chungana chimini matebalu na tu may gitungan ko na Marist 7 itu taketal chungana embaking ko nito may bita bina Marist 7 kena karuan na babina vinaka waktu na Pacific Energy na bukuni sponsor na Marist 7 na vinaka
naka atong ko ramulo ka kebang o leon chungana macim na lami kabelis tutungan ni macim tuna lami kabelis tuang benaktangan itu gitu karena sonang gitu sa botu matitu gitu na benakta pa benakta labi tuna Pacific Energy kilo
na boleh sih atau ngo peli misamete lewan itu na tim ini ni police white atau tu mena oro na tubu ti no sangkani asana ta onro babarongan ni police white tambaye kalau tu me basia ni vale butina soto ni sevens ni ambaye itu sa wang kitu maina sa tu atau pasar ti sona banua deder tu atau na final terus to soto ngamen itu babarau atau na final menawaka itu to tim babarau matin to 7 ni itu sa babarau tu na kota itu babarau ti omai itu dia babinu natai nang anak alo itu untuk lato na babarau na itu untuk dibitain itu alo itu untuk karavan visinga na dona pustu ni soto ni tos itu tak apa tu babarau ni tim ni polis wede itu na apa tu na soto dari Fiji Bitter Otie na kay tosurat tumbare na bualiu sa area sa rena mundo bito oni mena bualiu lato tim ni polis wede non tim mata tim ni bitile tim roni bonolio pe di ba bilu na tayo na Pacific Energy na sponsor tayo nito na soto de na Marist 7 roni imami may sotar di na mata tim ito to roni may varete urto son talent dala mena bibanua may bonolebu mena dolo ibitilebu mena na barabi may atu sawa patena bibano todo na tio na baada isu wangaren na liu na baliu
kaka na rango sale tubuna o lewan na tim ini polis white kena polis blue polis lesio gara-gara oro itu mga na ang bago makan ilan sa bocho na series ano ini vario super series patakin na suota na Fiji Bitter Marist ada sa bocho ko ana kira bawaraw do kana tareta kana rambo daw gitu na dorbo kana karuangan na ni man ito wala may baluta na be ka ng balatang basulaw kana be ka tarato ng rambo latang pangulo kana be matuwal wag na wali biro dito pun Pacific Energy
Follow me, this corner, 50. Yes, I need to intro that. Vamos a sola musumo.
Okay, here we go. Maniro.
Unveiling Ceremony.
Bola. My name is Rokolua. I'm from Namuka, Kambara in Laos. Yes, we formed this team 3 years ago in 2019. This is our second time in the Marist 7 under 20 in the under 20 category. We won in 2020 last year, and we won it again this year. Yes, we're really proud of the boys. We won 3 weeks ago in Nawaka, and back to back again we won another Fiji Bitter sponsored tournament, the Marist 7. Heads off to the boys. Since we started in end of 2018, and till now, the competition in the under 18 to under 21 category is really tough. It's been very tough for the last year and this year. We see all the teams are coming up so quickly, adapting to the level of competition in the under 18, which is very similar to the competition in the open men's category. Most of our players are moving forward, so we can say that it is a very successful path for our team, for our club, the Dominant Brothers. Some of our players are in the extended Fiji squad, some are securing contract overseas, and yes, that's partly for our boys. Whichever boys wants to come and join a club, we really believe in hard work. If you want to dominate, if you want to keep on winning, then hard work is over there.
Marau, boia,
Naka narango isale kursaran bisa kali kiasi nausa udah nanti kalau cimi marab tabiun go kimami darboni biasan sola darboni rah laki-laki sola darboni kantamu sola darboni litasir kimami melewan kalau cimi marab tabiun go ngai mateni ngau talanga kimami main dua batana singgo kimami kita namar 7 kita wali na vakalevu kita rani mata kita matsingo kita babarau kita tu barau tu nindona 7 satu mata ke mami na bisa biti mai ganan kita satu barau kita sa dua batan kita mata kana singo itu ya da batal ngayan na konwa itu saya da batal na cing lele
Hola, my name is Riyab Ulisam and I was part of the army team that has won the women's competition this Marist 7. I thank the sponsors Pacific Energy for sponsoring this 3 days tournament. Naka.
Fiji Bitter Marist 7 in the women's category, Army! The winning team receives a check of $3,000, 18 gold medals, 18 plaques, and a personal autobiography book of one's goals, left to the captain. Vakalevu goes to our Tony Booty, National Sales Manager of Paradise Beverages, and Mr. TSA of Mars Rugby Club. And your ball winners at the 46th Fiji Bitter Marist 7 2022 Police Warriors. The ball winners receive a check for $1,500. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the New Zealand All Blacks.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, I would like to show our appreciation to the New Zealand Summer Dolphins for coming to Fiji, showing grace and humility to be part of this special moment and generate and inspire many young Fijians to play grassroots rugby. This is a humble gesture by the mighty New Zealand All Blacks, and we say thank you very much for being with us, for being able to come across the shores and stay with us special fond memories. And I hope that you will go back to very special memories and of course return and find that the grassroots rugby of any local competition in Fiji, including the 46th Fiji Bitter Marist 7th, is one that we'll continue to cherish. At this point in time, please ask everyone once again to put your hands together for the New Zealand 7th All Blacks. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special presentation by the vinaka of Fiji.
You're just asking.
Look at the media.
gentlemen, tonight we have a very special event planned for the celebration of the 46th annual Mara Sevens. As part of tonight, we will be unveiling a very, very special commemorative currency by the Honorable Prime Minister, who has graciously given his time here to be with us tonight. He will be joined on stage by Brother Sam, who is the patron for Mara Sevens. Thank you so much, Brother Sam, for all your support over the years for grassroots rugby in Fiji. The Governor of the Reserve Bank of Fiji, Mr. Arif Ali, and of course the Chairman of the Fiji Rugby Union, Commander Humphrey Tuwaki. It is with the support of the Fiji Rugby Union that we are able to present to you this wonderful celebration tonight, and we also acknowledge the Fiji Sevens men's captain and the Fijiana Sevens women's captain, who has also joined us tonight, as well as the Chief Executive Officer for the Fiji Rugby Union. It is a wonderful partnership that began in 2016 between the Reserve Bank and the FRU, and of course we are so grateful that you are here tonight to witness this wonderful, wonderful event. And now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it is my pleasure to invite the Honorable Prime Minister, Josiah Morenge Bainimarama, to please come forward to give us his address before we unveil the commemorative currency to celebrate our Tokyo Olympics gold and bronze medal win here tonight. Let's give the Prime Minister a warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. The Governor of the Reserve Bank of Fiji, Mr. Arif Ali, organizers of the Mari 7, participating teams and officials, rugby fans, ladies and gentlemen, Bula Vinaka, and a very good evening to you all. I know you are all excited to see the Mari 7's final, but I'm going to ask you to put up with me for a couple of minutes because I have a very important announcement to make. Please allow me to take us back in time 8 months to July of last year. Fiji was in the midst of the second wave of COVID-19. Infection rates were running at over 1,000 per day, and the daily COVID-related deaths were in double digits. It was a terrible time. Borders were closed, containment zones were in place, and thousands of Fijians had lost their jobs. But something truly wonderful happened. Our Fiji Sevens men and ladies team, who had sacrificed and prepared diligently for months, lifted our hearts and our spirit by winning the Rugby Sevens gold and bronze medals at the Tokyo Olympics. It was wonderful, it was exhilarating, it was joyous, and of course it was not really surprising because our Fijian team went to Tokyo to win, to show the world that it is our sport. Our Fijiana Drua are showing that right now in Super Women competition, and our men's Drua are showing that Fijians play Super Rugby as well as we play sevens, and even better when we can play on the Fijian team. But who will ever forget our Fijian team's play, passion, determination, courage, and unity. They knew they were carrying the hopes and aspirations of an entire nation on their backs. That is a lot of pressure, especially after the gold medal we won in Rio. But they stayed focused on their game, and that is a sign of a true champion. I think you all know that my government has given cash rewards to the members of both teams and their coaches and other officials, but today we are doing more. Today I am extremely proud to show our Olympic heroes just how much pride their grateful nation takes in their win. They will be immortalized on our national currency. Today we are unveiling a new $7 banknote to commemorate our win in sevens. It pictures the men's team on one side and of course the women's team on the other. The men's side is a gold color and the women's side is a bronze color. And as you know, this is our second dollar note. You may recall that we printed one after our win in Rio, and I sincerely hope that we will print a new $7 note every 4 years. Ladies and gentlemen, this commemorative banknote will be legal tender and will be issued into circulation this coming Monday, the 28th of March. The Reserve Bank of Fiji has produced enough of the banknotes to ensure that every Fijian will be able to get them, but the production is of course limited. That is because this note is intended to be commemorative which give it some extra value as a collector's item both here and abroad. There are a lot of people around the world who collect Fijian currency, so I expect that we'll be seeing some serious international demand. And special collector sets will be available through, of course, the Reserve Bank beginning next week. I want to thank the Reserve Bank of Fiji and the people who print our currency, Obita, Fiduciary, and of course the Fijian Rugby Union for collaborating on this production. I also want to thank, of course, the organizers of the Marist 7 for allowing us to introduce our new banknote here today. It is now my pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, and my distinct honor to officially unveil the latest edition of Fiji's beautiful currency, our $7 banknote, honoring our wins at the 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games. The ladies' bronze medal win, and our men, of course, our men's second consecutive Olympic gold medal win. Thank you. Vinaka, and God bless you all.
Thank you, Honourable Prime Minister. I now invite the Governor, Brother Sam, patron of the Marist Sevens, and of course, Commodore Kawaki, to please join you for the unveiling of the commemorative currency to mark the epic win for the Fijian men's team with the gold medal, and of course, the wonderful, wonderful success that is the Fijiana Sevens team winning the bronze at the Tokyo Olympics 2020. Thank you very much. And I now hand over to the Prime Minister. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Naka, thank you very much. I'd also just like to confirm, ladies and gentlemen, that's not the actual size of the note. That is just for tonight's unveiling. It is the normal size note like the one from Rio. Very similar, thank you very much. Another round of applause for the currency, thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to invite the Fiji Sevens captain, Jerry Tuwai, and the Fijiana Sevens captain, Mr. Nanasan, to please join the official party for a photograph. I'd also like to invite the FRU CEO, Mr. John O'Connor, to please join them as well for a photograph with the currency. Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I now invite you to please join us for a brief video that we have put together as part of tonight's launch for our new $7 currency. Please, if you could join us on the main screen, and of course our viewers who are joining us on FBC TV Sports, this is an opportunity for you to see our brand new currency up close and personal with this very short video. Thank you.
Thank you to the Fiji government for allowing us to be in the $7. We will cherish this for the rest of our life.
I'm Jerry White. I'm really honored and grateful that not just for myself, for my brothers who will be won
Big round of applause for the Fiji Sevens captain, ladies and gentlemen. I'd now like to invite the Honourable Prime Minister to please present a small token of appreciation to the Fijiana Sevens captain, Lucila Nangasao. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we would not be able to put this together if it wasn't for the support of the Fiji Rugby Union. We'd like to present a small token of appreciation to the chairman of the FRU, Commander Tawake, and his team for all their support here at this wonderful event. And of course, we'd also like to present a small token of appreciation to the Chief Executive Officer, for their support, Brother Sam, and of course the Trust of Marist. The Marist Sevens who are helping us here this evening, putting this wonderful event together, partnering with us here at the 46th Annual Marist Sevens. And of course, a small token of appreciation from the Prime Minister to the Chief Executive Officer for Fiji Rugby Union, Mr. John O'Connor. Thank you so much. Unveiling. And then of course to use the Honourable Prime Minister from our Governor and the team here at RBF. That's for you. Thank you so much for your support and of course allowing us to put this wonderful note together. Let's give them all a big round of applause. Thank you very much. Just a quick reminder to the official party on stage, you could not spend that $7 till Monday when it officially goes into circulation. Thank you all so much for joining us. A big vakalevu, and let's get back to the rugby. Have yourselves a wonderful Marist Sevens. Let's get ready for the final. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much once again, and a big vakalevu. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the team also receives the new $7 that was unveiled this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, the best player for tonight at the 46 Fiji Bitter Marist Sevens goes to Filippo of Fiji Barbarians. The Honorable PM will be presenting this award. Ladies and gentlemen, the silver medalist at the 46 Fiji Bitter Marist Sevens in the cup category, Police Blue. Ladies and gentlemen, the team are also receiving the new $7 note. Ladies and gentlemen, the team receives a check for $5,500, 18 silver medals, and 18 plaques. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for, the winner of this year's 46th Fiji Bitter Marist Sevens, Fiji Barbarians. Ladies and gentlemen, the team receives a check of $10,000, 18 medals, and 18 plaques. And the Fiji Bitter Shield. They also are receiving the new $7 note.
lalu tulung tu dia. Boys, tu sudah. Dua tahun sudah. Kita mesti kita terus. Bagi mati itu kan.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together here for the winners of the Fiji Bitter
this year, so we're looking forward to it.
Technical role for Jerry, just a little bit of feedback on his role over the last few weeks.
Yeah, look, Jerry's role has been technical as we balance out, game time for him, and he's been absolutely fantastic in his role. He's a great leader, and he's an inspiration to the players, and when he talks, they listen, which is exactly what we want. So he's been brilliant. His positional shift now towards playing again, and I know it's been quite a good experience for him because he's really excited about playing, which is great too.
So you were saying we're likely to feature in the World Series?
Yeah, look, as long as things go right, then yeah. We've always looked at wanting Jerry there. We need that experience, especially going into the World Series at this stage. He's obviously an integral part of the squad, and I think from the players' perspective, they'd like to have him around. But I think what's also been great is a lot of the other players with less experience have really stepped up in the last few weeks, which has been great for us.
What about the injury concerns from the Marist Sevens? I think may some also.
Yeah, it's one of the risks you always take. You're going to get a few casualties, and that's why we've wanted to have two sides, and we wanted to create depth in the squad. We've had to start again in some ways, but I think that both squads showed that this week. So, I really hope that Manu does recover. If not, I know we've got players that will do the job.
Ben, just lastly for me, last year's Marist Sevens, we had Gareth when the Fiji team won.
Yeah.
He split the prize money across to all the clubs. Just any discussions on what Team Fiji will be doing?
Look, I know internally there's been discussions, but from what I understand, that we'll always give the money back. I think it's a great stand from a national team that we're really grateful that we can be involved and play in these tournaments, and that's the main thing for us. It's not about the prize money. If we do end up winning, it's good that it can go back and develop the game further.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Naka, all the best. Well, I think it's been a fantastic 3 days of rugby. It's my first taste of the Marist Sevens. I've heard a lot about it. Sadly, I never got to play it as a player, but what I've seen and the level of competition has been incredible, and also the organisation, the support, the venue. I think it's been fantastic, and outside of winning, I've had a great time.
In the past, people have always talked about it could be the coach's worst nightmare, looking at so many talent, so many to choose from. One of the biggest sticking points in the past has always been about consistency. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, well, I think one of the great headaches we have is the fact there's just so much talent out there, and it's trying to actually spot it all, And I know that it's not just here; it's everywhere. And I think it is a great problem to have. But in terms of the competitiveness and the way the rugby's been played, you're seeing that club sides can take on international teams. So nearly every team here would probably do pretty well on the World Series. So that's a great level for us to come here and be able to test ourselves against.
Being your first major outing, your thoughts on the next step as you move on to Singapore?
Well, I think the preparation for us has been key. Having had the players having had a number of years through COVID, where the ability to play rugby has been really not there. This last 3 weeks for us has been brilliant, and topped off, by this weekend. And we're thankful we could have two teams play because that's allowed us just to develop the depth in the squad that we need. So preparation-wise, it's been fantastic, and I think game time has been key, and we'll take that on to Singapore and Vancouver.
Yeah, I mean 8 games to the final. You know, these are around 2 days.
I like, you know, it's a bit old school, but
Yeah.
I think for me that's kind of the heartbeat of sevens. I think, you know, we don't want to change it much. The World Series has its format, but I like the invitational way the rugby's played. You know, it's about being able to recover quickly and get back up and play another game of rugby, and it builds a resilience in the players that you need to play this game. It's not an easy game at any level, and tournaments like this help that development.
And your thoughts to international teams? A lot of people have talked about more and more international teams. We're doing our part as organisers, as administrators of the Fiji Bitter Marist. Our thoughts has always been, if you can rub shoulders with the international teams, you know, it's working both ways. You know, the international teams get exposed to rugby, and today it's quite evident. The All Blacks bombing out. Your thoughts on that?
Look, I would implore international teams to come and use this as an opportunity to play rugby. And you know, the All Blacks are in that developmental stage, and they're just getting back into it. And I know they'll take a lot away from it. Yes, it'd have been a bit of disappointment that they lost that game, but for them it's about getting competition that they've lacked, and so I think they'll have got a lot out of it, and they want tough competition. That's what makes you better, you know. So I think having teams like that being here and showing how competitive it is fantastic.
And just a final word to all the Marist family, old boys and supporters. Your final words to the Marist family.
Marist, thank you so much for welcoming us and making us feel welcome and invited here. I've had a fantastic team I know the team have, and so thank you. We look forward to being there.
And once again, live from the ANZ Stadium, the 46th Fiji Bitter Marist, as we bring a wrap to the Frills and Spills. See you again, same days, same time next year. Thanks, buddy.
No worries.
Cheers,
thank you.